Hey guys, Chef Spalding back with another video, and today we're going to be going over a few things here. I'm going to be going over how to use a deep runner or a hunch runner. I do not have both with me, but they work exactly the same. And we're also going to be going over how to use a walker as well. Walker, there's a few different ways of using it. I'm here in Kanique in Alaska showing you, I'm going to show you the two different methods of using them. One when you're in a stream trying to work one, and another when you're moving over slow moving water or still water. So first off, we're going to start off with the deep runner. Super easy. Kick it out. Cast. And it's literally going to do the work for you. It's going to go straight to the ground. It's going to wiggle and jiggle and do its thing, and just present itself. Two speeds if you're going after different fish. Smaller fish, you want to do speed 1. Bigger fish, speed 2. If you do it too fast for a smaller fish, they're just not going to catch up to it. You're not going to be able to catch them. Speed 1 is very effective for all of them, but speed 2 seems to work very well for the bigger ones because they like the attack method. They love running up and just slamming on a bait. Now let's see if we can get our hands on one here. If not, I'm just showing you. I'm not here to catch a fish. I'm just showing you how to do it properly. We'll cast out again at speed 2, see if we can really pull one in. As you can see, I'm getting a little bit of blue coming up on it. It means that I just came up out of the hole over here, and I just had something looking at it, but it never took it. So, look like a pink salmon of sort. So this time, do speed 2. Super simple. Just reel it in. If you try to work the jig, it's not going to do anything but maybe move up and down just a little bit. But the most effective way that I found is just reeling this thing in. Super easy. If you come up to the shoreline and you got something following it, or you're in clear water and you see something follow it, like this right here. Oh. Well, could have showed you, but it hit a rock of some sort, something down there. See if we can get something else in here. You're going to stop. You're going to kind of work it in front of it, and when it sees it slow down, what it's going to do is it's going to come up and nail it. So, if we can get that going. As you can see, we've had a fish coming after it each time. They are the smaller salmon over here. I was trying to get a Chinook if possible, but it is what it is. So around this time, oh, we got another fish coming after it. Oh, oh. I missed it, but you can see it's a very, very effective bait for them. This area may not be the best spot to run a hunch runner, but if we can get to the top side of the hole, look at the map. So if we can get to this island, cast it into it, and bring it back into it, we might have a little bit better luck. See if we can go ahead and reel one in here. Not planning on catching anything, but might as well try. This reel seems to be a bit fast reeling in, so that could be the issue. I'll have to check the recovery. You don't want your recovery too high on a spinning rod, guys. If it's too high, then it's going to reel it in too fast, such as what it's doing now. And I believe that's the issue and why it's not hitting. Typically, I'd be going slower. All right, we got a fish on. It'd be going a bit slower. This is probably a 39 recovery, might guess, 37 maybe. You want more low 30s area There's Chinook. There we go. Very effective. I wasn't working at all. All I was reeling in. Great way of doing things. Very, very easy to use. Excuse me. Hunch Runner is exactly the same. Throw it in, let it do its job. Now, let's go on a walker, and I'm going to show you how to work it over a waterway such as the one we're at. They really seem to love this green one here, and the Patriotic. We're going to throw on the X Series just to make sure. X Series means that no matter rain, shine, sunny, cloudy, overcast, the color does not matter. It's presenting a bait that is the perfect color for whatever fish you're going after. So you're not having to figure out if it's going to like the green one, if it's going to like the brown one, if it's going to like the red one, the yellow one, the pink one, whatever it might be. It's the perfect color for the fish. So, walker, speed 1, hit. 1, 2, 3, hit. 1, 2, 3, hit. 1, 2, 3, hit. 1, 2, 3, hit. It's just like twitching, and as you can see, we got a current, so it's going to be probably a little tougher to get a 3 dot on, or I might have to slow it down a bit. But essentially, if you look at it, you're reeling in, it's moving just a little bit, and then it stops. It stops doing that presentation. So you're really getting that presentation started. As soon as it slows down a bit, you're kicking it back forward. As soon as it slows down again, you're kicking it back on. That's how you're working the walker. Is you want that thing to slow down a little bit, give the fish just enough time to come up and hit it. In a stream like this, you don't even really need to reel it in if you're after a certain spot, and I'm going to show you over the bull trout. If you're just kicking it like this, it's walking. It's tightening the line, and then you're walking it again. Walking it again. Walking again. See if I can get something on here. The barometer is low, but we'll see if something will pop up and grab it. If not, I'll reel it in and see if we can get something. I don't use many walkers out here in the open water. I just wanted to see or show you what the effect was on this. 2, 3. If you're watching the line, you can see when it starts slowing down, and you'll want to hit it. The method I just showed you on where I wasn't reeling in, I was working it, is going to come into effect on where we're about to go. A lot of people have a hard time understanding how to fish the rocks over here with the walker, how to do it correctly, and how to catch these fish. Once you get the walking down and you can correctly run it through the rocks over there, the only issue that most people have is they want to go and they want to go get a big walker. You don't need a big walker over here. This one's a 4/0 1/2 ounce. It might be a little too big, but I'll show you one of the spots that I like hitting up. And right here, I'm going to let it kick out just to the edge to where it's going to come on that edge of that rock. I'm just going to work it. You can see a fish is already on it, and I missed it. I think my walker might be too big, so we'll switch to a smaller one. But you see I'm not reeling in. You're not getting any dots on the right side, but it's still something on top of the water that these trout are going to want to hammer. Now, when you get over here, don't just reel in when you get into spots like this. When you're working it where you're trying to work it back upstream. Gonna keep it at speed 1 and hit it. Walk it. Reel it in a little bit, hit it, walk it. Reel it in a little bit more, and keep on working it up until either you can't see it or you just want to give up on it and cast it back out. they'll run all the way up to the front of you on the ground. Sometimes, most of the time, you snag this rock right here. This is where I usually give up on it. But they'll come out and spawn right behind this rock and nail this thing. Pick it out a little bit. You can see right there, we got a fish on. All I did is cast it in, just barely touched it, barely moved it, and that fish was dead on it. He didn't even wait on it. Looks like we might have a historic here. I am doing this during the 4th of July event. Or it's unique. Nice. So, if the unique's hitting it, you're doing it right. Cast it in. I'm going to let it go a little bit. Keep it at speed 1. And work it. Not too much. You don't want to keep on jerking it. They will come to it, but if they start boiling up to it, they're not going to have time to hit it. You're going to pull it right out from in front of their face. This is one of the main spots to use here for comps as well. I'm going to show you one more spot that's really effective. You can do bull trout and dolly varden there. You can also do them here. Cast right over this rock. Speed 1. And this one you're just going to work straight in. You can stop it, work it a little bit till you get towards the edge of that rock right there. You can start working it in. So it's going to work the front of this rock. Or you can see on the other side of this, cast it out a bit. And work it. Keeping at speed 1. You can go past the second rock. But dolly varden, bull trout really love this area right here. Probably pulled it out from behind the rock or something. But that's how to properly use a walker, a hunch runner, and the deep runner. If you have any questions, comments, put it down in the comment box below. Please do hit that subscribe button. I do have a lot more videos coming. If you have any videos that you would like to see, put it down there, or hit me up during my live channel 5 days a week, sometimes 6 or 7. My running days are Tuesday through Saturday, sometimes streaming Sunday and Monday if I'm doing giveaways or if there's events or things along those lines, or if I'm just bored. Hit me up, ttv_chefspotting01, for anything. If you are looking to figure out how to get this X Series walker or some X Series gear, go into my Twitch channel and type in !X. It will bring up a button to push. Hit it. It'll bring you to a screen that is going to tell you how much it costs for each one and where to get it at. Other than that, have a great day and tight lines.